Darci Lynn Farmer, the bright-eyed young ventriloquist who captured America's heart, first made waves on America's Got Talent in 2017. With her gentle Oklahoma charm and her incredible talent with puppets, she was an instant sensation. Darci, born on October 12, 2004 in Oklahoma City, had always been a shy and introspective child. Growing up, she found solace in singing, but the stage terrified her. Her breakthrough came when she discovered ventriloquism at age 10, allowing her to express herself without directly facing an audience. Darci's raw talent and passion for ventriloquism caught the attention of many, leading her to pursue the art seriously. With guidance from mentor Lisa Bonacisti, Darci honed her craft and, by 2017, was ready for her big break on America's Got Talent, where she became a household name. From shyness to stardom. When Darci Lynn stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage with her puppet, Petunia, she instantly captured the audience's attention. Her performance of Summertime in 2017 left the judges, including Mel B, Simon Cowell, and Heidi Klum, speechless. Her natural charm, mixed with her remarkable talent, earned her the Golden Buzzer and a spot in the live shows. It wasn't long before Darci became a favorite and ultimately won the season, making her the youngest winner of America's Got Talent at just 12 years old. The country embraced her, and the shy girl from Oklahoma became a symbol of talent and innocence. The world seemed to be at her feet, but little did the public know. The journey ahead was far from simple. The pressure of success. After her victory, Darci's life changed dramatically. She went from a normal kid attending school in Oklahoma to headlining her own tour by December 2017, just months after winning America's Got Talent. The Whirlwind Tour began with a small regional show, but soon escalated into a nationwide tour with 52 cities. Alongside the tour, Darci appeared on major platforms like The Today Show, Christmas in Rockefeller Center, and starred in a holiday special, Darci Lynn, My Hometown Christmas in 2018. For a 13-year-old girl, this was an unimaginable rise to fame. However, behind the scenes, Darci was struggling. The grueling schedule, constant travel, and the pressure to maintain a polished public image took its toll on her. While the world celebrated her, she was battling exhaustion and emotional stress. A young star under scrutiny. As Darci's career soared, the behind-the-scenes reality of being a child star began to set in. The pressure to perform perfectly at every show, to always be smiling and cheerful, and to meet every expectation left little room for personal growth or creative expression. Her schedule was packed with interviews, rehearsals, and performances, and every detail of her image, her clothing, her voice, even the script for her puppet, was micromanaged. Darci's attempts to express her desire for creative freedom were often dismissed. She was told to stick with what worked, which for her meant continuing to perform with her puppets, the very thing that had made her famous. Over time, the pressure of being constantly in the spotlight began to erode her sense of self. Changing direction. By 2023, Darci attempted to reinvent herself. Moving away from the puppets that had made her famous, she picked up a guitar and performed solo on America's Got Talent Fantasy League. For the first time in years, she was not performing with a puppet, hoping to break free from the image that had defined her since she was 12. Simon Cowell praised her for being brave, but others, including some fans and critics, were not as kind. They argued that Darci had lost her charm without her puppet performances. For Darci, this was the breaking point. She had spent years performing for others, following scripts and expectations that did not reflect her true desires. For the first time, she felt invisible on the very stage that had once crowned her as America's sweetheart. The silent struggle. Behind her ever-smiling face, Darci had been holding in years of frustration. She had spent countless hours doing everything that was expected of her, following instructions, performing at every opportunity, and always being the perfect child star. But as she grew older, the disconnect between who she was as a person and the public image of Darci Lynn became increasingly painful. The pressure to remain the girl with the puppet led to emotional distress. Attempts to discuss her artistic direction were reportedly met with ridicule by certain figures in her career, particularly from someone she had once admired. These experiences left Darci feeling silenced and unseen, a stark contrast to the vibrant, expressive performer she had once been. Legal action. A new beginning. In early 2024, Darci took a bold step to reclaim her voice. She filed a lawsuit accusing one of America's Got Talent's most influential figures of emotional harm and professional misconduct. The lawsuit, citing verbal harassment and career interference, sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Though the judge's name was not revealed publicly, sources indicated it was someone who had once been a mentor to Darci, further complicating the emotional impact of her decision. Darci's decision to go public with her feelings and frustrations marked a powerful shift. She was no longer the quiet, compliant girl from Oklahoma. She had found her voice and was using it to confront the mistreatment she had endured for years. The fallout. A broken silence. When news of Darci's lawsuit broke, it was met with a mix of surprise and support. Fans who had followed her from the beginning were shocked by the news, but many also praised her bravery for standing up to an industry that had once built her up only to push her aside. Her legal team remained tight-lipped about the details, but entertainment insiders began to speculate about the larger implications of Darci's claims. Behind the scenes, producers at NBC and America's Got Talent were reportedly worried about the potential fallout. If one contestant could speak out, others might follow. Darci's lawsuit wasn't just about seeking justice for herself, it was about shining a light on the darker side of the entertainment industry, particularly the emotional and psychological toll placed on young performers. The larger picture. Entertainment's dark side. Darci Lynn's case was not an isolated incident. Over the years, numerous contestants and former employees of America's Got Talent had raised concerns about the treatment of participants. There were stories of overwork, emotional exploitation, and manipulation of young talent. In 2021, stunt performer Jonathan Goodwin was severely injured during a rehearsal for AGT Extreme, suffering permanent disabilities after a stunt went wrong. Later lawsuits filed by Goodwin and others highlighted the dangerous practices and lack of adequate safety measures on set. In addition to the physical harm, there were other legal cases concerning emotional abuse and mistreatment, including accusations against former host Tyra Banks and the wrongful death of a disabled contestant. Darci's case became the face of a growing movement to hold talent shows like America's Got Talent accountable for their treatment of contestants. Darci's transformation, reclaiming her voice. As the legal battle continued through 2024, Darci Lynn's public persona began to shift. Instead of being the girl who once spoke through puppets, she was now using her own voice to share her story and assert her identity as an artist. In the quiet of small venues in Oklahoma, she performed solo, often singing her own songs. The puppets, which had once been her trademark, stayed hidden away. Darci's songs, inspired by her experiences, expressed themes of control, pressure, and freedom. One of her unreleased tracks, Push Our Luck, became a symbol of her quiet rebellion, a message to the world that she no longer needed the validation of others to express herself as an artist. A new beginning. Moving forward. By 2025, Darci had found a new sense of purpose. No longer chasing the image that had been created for her, she was focused on her own artistic growth. Her live performances, now centered around her original music, showed a side of Darci that had been hidden for years. The real Darci Lynn, unfiltered and authentic. as her legal battle continued, she found peace in the quieter, more personal moments, away from the cameras and the pressure of fame. For many, Darci Lynn's story was no longer just about a girl who won America's Got Talent. It was about a young woman who had learned to find her true voice after years of being told to stay quiet. Her journey serves as a reminder of the hidden cost of fame and the importance of protecting young talent in the entertainment industry,